Yo, 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 CPA Strength here, back with another video. My best video ever. Out of 230 videos, is the best video ever. Actually, this is going to be a pretty good video. Anyways, welcome to the video. Leave a like now, please. Comment down below now, please. Dislike the video now, please. Hope you enjoy it. It's gonna be in the playlist, community college to CPA. So here's the other videos to the playlist, and it's a popular one. At this time I'm filming this, I think it has 4 or 5 videos. But I've gotten some good reactions about it, and it comes from basically, it's gonna be about H&R Block. When I worked at H&R Block. This kind of came about because I watched a video this morning, like an hour-long video, and it was a Zach Kravitz video. He's got like 10,000 subscribers, but he's been grinding. I've been watching him for a while, and he was going through his mindset at a certain point, and I thought that was cool because it kind of brought to me like, yeah, like what he's thinking, like that's what no one else can bring. Because it's unique to him. So I can tell you what was going through my thought process at the time, and that's unique to me. Like no one else is probably thinking the exact same things, but you might think a similar thing. But anyways, so of course, community college to CPA. I went to community college August of 2008. I was 31 years old. 4 years later, August of 2012, I graduated from Florida Atlantic University. I transferred after 2 years. God, the lighting's horrible, but with the daily videos, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Sorry. And let's see. At 30, so that I was 35 when I graduated college, and I think in two more years, at age 37, I was a licensed CPA, and a couple years after that, I have a successful business now. On my own business, I do pretty much, I work with whoever I want. I'm having the time of my life currently. I say that I didn't always have the time of my life. Gone through some struggles. I think that's why people like watching the channel. Because people like the struggle, people like the feel-good story, you know, and I'm just telling my life. So, but let's get into this. You know I talk, boy. Hey, I make, you know, I make money, I make a living, you know, just blah 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 blah. Like I kind of found my thing talking to the camera, because in real life, no one has time to talk to you anymore. I don't have anybody to talk to be honest. Like you start telling them something deep, like, I mean, everyone keeps telling me, God bless me. Like, I get told, bless me in comments probably like 10 times a week, like, for the past year or two. Like, that's a lot of, like, think possibly I'm receiving the blessings, you know, and then you're talking to someone, he's like he's like texting or scrolling through Facebook, you're like, oh, good talk. So here, like, you know, I have a camera. It's weird. I'm just talking to a camera, but I feel like, you know, whoever's watching this, like, I'm actually talking to you, and then you'll leave a comment, and then it's like, hey, what's up, everybody? So, graduate in August 2012. 35. So I went back to school. I had a little bit of credits at 31. I don't think I wasn't really sure of myself. I don't really think, I'd been fucking up for a long time by 31. I'd been fucking up for about 16 years, you know, because I started fucking up. So I'd been fucking up for 16 years at 31. So I'd been fucking up for more years than I've been alive. So it was what it was. And, you know, so for 4 years I went to school, and then I got my degree, and then I graduated, and then 1 week after I graduated, I signed up for the H&R Block tax class. And now it costs like $150, I think, for the class, and it's like you meet once or I think twice a week for 12 weeks or 6 weeks, twice a week. I'm not sure, but it was a super good class. Anyways, you have to pay for that. Now, I just graduated with an accounting degree, and I didn't start taking that class for a little bit, and I wasn't going to school anymore, so I needed some money. So luckily my friend, oh, that's getting cut out. I'm not telling you all that. It's fucking about snitching on myself. But anyways, I worked for a buddy for, I think like $10 an hour for a little bit, and 20, 30 hours a week for a couple weeks. And I remember he said, "Hey, my mom's girlfriend, she's like, what's JD doing? Like, he just graduated with an accounting degree and he's working for you? Like, did he not graduate with an accounting degree? What is going on?" And then he's like, "No, he's paying for an H&R Block course." Like, so yeah, I don't think no one was like, "Oh, Jonathan, JD, you're playing CPA straight, but JD, you're playing chess over here. Like, wow, that's a pretty good plan. Like, you did just pull off a college degree in 4 years, which was looking really bad." I just feel like no one gives me credit for anything. Like, I'm always like, I keep on performing, proving over the past 9 years, and it's okay because I got the chip on box. So I just feel like everyone's like shakes their head at me, but I have a plan for everything, and we'll see. At least I have a plan, though. So anyways, everyone thought it was stupid that I would do that because you had to pay for the class. I just graduated from a 4-year college, so why would I pay H&R Block money for more school? It doesn't make sense. And you weren't even guaranteed a job, and they only paid first year tax preparers at H&R Block $9 an hour if I got a job. And getting the job was hectic because of because they did a background check on me, and that was a fucking craziness. Everything I do is craziness because I fucked up too much. Don't fuck up. I know when you're 18 you don't give a fuck, but you're going to be 30 or bless yourself. You'll be lucky. You'll be fucking around at 18, catch some felonies, and then you want to change your life at 30 or 35, and that shit, luckily maybe you can put some space on it, but that shit doesn't go nowhere, especially with the internet now. Like man, you get arrested, that's in the computer. Like, maybe back in the day sometimes it would make it to the computer, but those days are long gone, Jack. So don't fuck up, man. Or I guess I'm not here because I know if I say stove's hot, you're still gonna touch the stove. I can't deal with this. Oh, I'm sorry, man. More haters up there. The haters would get me up. So, anyways, so no one really thought it was a great idea, but I knew that. Okay, I graduated with an accounting degree, and I'd gone through the VITA program, so I knew I wanted to prepare taxes, and I knew it was always my goal to be a CPA. But I didn't do an internship, or I didn't have anybody wanting my services. I was old AF, and I barely squeaked by, I barely passed. So why wouldn't they want the 24-year-old who had a 4.0, like, and already passed 2 sections of their CPA exam? Like, I'm over here like struggling. Look at that. That's a Florida mullet. ladies and gentlemen. CPA Strength came up with it, boy. Oh, I got my jetpack gang on. White gold. Listening to some white gold. Yeah, buddy. I'm still at it. Still on go. So I knew I wanted to be a CPA from way back when, because that was my goal. So how am I going to be a CPA? Now, to be a CPA, you have to pass the 4 exams, which I had just got accepted to take the exam. So I was like, okay, they're gonna let me take the exams now. So passing's the easy part. So I'll definitely pass. What else do I have to do? I have to work 2,000 hours under a CPA and have the CPA license in the state of Florida for 5 years. Sign a piece of paper that goes to the state board that says, yeah, let him in the club. I seen his work. He's good. Plus, he's juicy as fuck. Juicy as fuck! Hey, I cursed like 50 times in yesterday's video and it's monetized. So I thought, okay. Now, the big wrench in this is how am I going to find a CPA to hire me? I'm not good at accounting, because this was before I found DC Adler. I didn't know about DC Adler. I didn't invent it. I didn't add on to Adler and invent DC Adler, a whole new breed. Exactly the same, but completely different. So I'm like, I wasn't going to get in there with accounting. I was going to get in there with tax returns, because that's what I want to do eventually anyways, is have my own business as a CPA and do tax returns for people. Yeah, so how am I going to do that? Well, I didn't think they were going to hire me because I had no experience. I had a couple I'm 35 looking for a job. All I have is a college degree, no indoor experience. I have like 3 years of W-2 wages on my belt. And those are like manual labor, so they don't translate. So I'm like, fuck. So I thought, hey, if I work a season at H&R Block, that means I'll know taxes pretty good, and then I can put that on the resume. I can have Vita program, H&R Block. I'll have 2 tax seasons under my belt. Then I'll go around and I will just charm somebody and get a job. Like, I'll have that on my resume. I'm still going to need to exude charm. Lo and behold, got the job at H&R Block. Worked, learned so much. I was telling the people at the CPA firm the next year things about a personal tax return, because H&R Block is just that good. Like, they were like, no. And I went to that Pub 17. I went to the IRS website, and I was like, look at here, Jack. Actually, Jerry, my mentor, he was like, oh, damn, boy. You're not just a pretty face. I'm like, So, yeah. So I had the H&R Block experience, and then I had a really good year. I did like 180 tax returns, learned so much. Then when I started out my resume, I had that, and that's what got me the job there, because when I got hired, the person who hired me, Tina, that's her name. I couldn't remember her name until right now. She was like, oh yeah, we need someone just to do the easier personal tax returns, you know, the more simple personal tax returns, like fast. And I'm like, oh yeah, I knock out like 10 or 15 easy ones a day. Like I was at H&R Block, I was bop, 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 bop. So, yeah, from community college to CPA, this was an integral step, H&R Block, and once again, you can't go on what... I do value a couple people's opinions, even though a couple people's opinions that I valued said, nah, it's not a good idea. I still wanted to do it, because I knew, because I had my vision, and I always have my vision, so... You gotta trust your gut, because in my gut I knew it was good. Deuces!